My friends warned me not to marry into this mess, but I've been divorced 5 times and drove 5 evil mothers-in-law to remarry. So, dear new mother-in-law, will you be number 6? On the first morning after the wedding, she made dumplings. For Northerners, that's top-tier treatment, but I couldn't feel happy. There were 4 plates of dumplings on the table. 3 looked ugly, but the one in front of me was in a pink plate, and every dumpling looked perfect. Obviously, something was wrong, and I wasn't wronging her. My husband had been divorced 3 times, and every ex-wife ended up with a bad reputation for being unfilial. Those 3 women still haven't remarried, while my mother-in-law became the poor innocent angel everyone felt sorry for. I'd sooner believe I'm the emperor of China. What decent person drives away 3 daughters-in-law? Seeing that I still hadn't picked up my chopsticks, she started a group video call. Guifang, you treat your daughter-in-law so well. No wonder you texted me at 3 a.m. You got up early to make dumplings. They look delicious. Hurry up and eat. They won't taste good cold. Don't waste your mother-in-law's kindness. I was looking down, thinking how to push the dumplings away when she suddenly reached over. The 3 cuts on her fingers were still bleeding, perfectly visible to me and all the relatives on the phone. One, if you don't like them, I can make you something else. The second she said that, even my father-in-law and husband looked at me. So did the relatives. Everyone's eyes were filled with disgust, like I didn't know what was good for me. Looks like I had to eat this plate today. I picked up a small piece and checked the filling. It looked like zucchini and meat. It smelled normal too. Just an ordinary meat smell. Had I overthought it? The tiny guilt that rose in my heart vanished the second I put it in my mouth. A taste nastier than sewage shot straight to my brain. Only 2 words were left in my head: idiot. I was calling myself an idiot for trusting her, and cursing her for making such a vicious filling. Bitter melon and ginger, 2 of the most evil foods, mixed together like a biohazard. Ginger really can disguise itself as anything. She soaked it in meat broth to fake meat filling, then added a deadly amount of salt. Bitter, spicy, and salty. 1 chew, and tears came out. I remembered how I'd been married 5 times and unlucky enough to meet 5 ruthless mothers-in-law. Back then, I never cried. Later, when those evil mothers-in-law tried to mess with me, I fought back. In the end, I made them remarry, and I still didn't cry from joy. But today, I really couldn't swallow this insult. I had to get even. I cursed her whole family tree in my head while keeping my face completely blank. Then I wiped my mouth with a tissue and spat the dumpling out. I looked up at my mother-in-law with tears in my eyes. Mom, your dumplings are way too good. That one sentence stunned her. See, I have one little problem. I enjoy blessings first, but when trouble comes, nobody gets to escape. So I smiled at my father-in-law and motioned for him to open his mouth. He copied me without thinking. I instantly grabbed my husband Zhou Chen's chopsticks and shoved a bitter melon dumpling into his dad's mouth. He chewed on instinct. After 2 bites, he grabbed his throat and opened his mouth, trying to spit it out. Dad, do you want to spit it out? You think Mom's dumplings taste bad? He shook his head with difficulty and quietly closed his mouth, looking like life had wronged him. When he swallowed, his eyes rolled back, and they almost didn't roll back down. Then I quickly stuffed the remaining half of my dumpling into Zhou Chen's mouth and thoughtfully closed his jaw for him. His whole face scrunched up. Every chew made his features tighten again, but because I was watching him, he didn't dare spit it out. After swallowing, he drank 2 big glasses of water and still gagged. After the 3rd glass, he burped, terrified I'd feed him again. Honey, I'm full. Good, then next up is my dear mother-in-law. I'll pamper her to death. I carried the remaining dumplings over to her, squatted down,